The rain drummed steadily against the windshield, not pounding but persistent enough to blur the edges of the world outside. I sat behind the wheel of my pickup, parked at the Shell station just off the interstate near Willow Creek, Louisiana. The kind of spot where truckers grab quick coffee and locals avoid eye contact. My 10-year-old daughter Mia sat quietly in the passenger seat, her fingers twisting the fringe of her gray wool scarf like she was trying to weave away the tension. She didn't say much these days. Not after years of watching how our family handled discomfort with silence, deflection, and rewritten memories. My phone buzzed at 5:17. Emily, my older sister, changing plans again without real explanation. Meet at Shell near Willow Creek instead. Better coffee. No sorry. No details. Just the assumption I'd drop everything and make it work. I always did. Family loyalty, right? I glanced at Mia. She met my eyes briefly, steady and knowing, like a kid who'd already learned the cost of speaking up in the wrong moments. I pulled in beside Emily's SUV. Lights on inside, but the front seat empty. Probably inside filming another perfect moment for her social feeds. I stepped out into the heavier rain, coat collar up. Mia stayed put, watching me. I approached the SUV expecting to see my sister emerge any second. Instead, what I saw through the back window hit me like cold water down the spine. Little Lily, 5 years old, Emily's daughter, sat alone in the back, wrapped in what looked like a thin towel or blanket. Her cheeks glistened with tears mixed with rain that had seeped in through a cracked window. Hair plastered to her forehead in wet strands. She flinched when I tapped the glass softly. I opened the door carefully. Auntie said she'd be right back, she whispered, voice tiny, like she was apologizing for needing anything at all. Her socks were drenched, legs shivering. My gut twisted hard. Behind me, Mia had gotten out without a word. She walked over silently and handed me her scarf. No instructions, just instinct. We wrapped Lily in it, the wool heavy with warmth, and got her into my truck's back seat.
Heat blasting.
I sat up front,
Processing.
Then came the familiar ping, Emily's Instagram notification. Because I still followed her, still hoped maybe one day she'd change. I opened it. There she was, selfie in the station, coffee in hand, soft filter, caption about pausing to breathe and recharge in the rain. Smiling like the world was perfect. Not one mention of the child she'd left behind in a storm. No guilt. Just performance. I zoomed in. No sign of Lily's booster seat or backpack visible in the frame. Erased from the narrative again.
Mia sat beside Lily now.
Arm gently around her cousin without being asked. 2 little girls, one who knew how to offer quiet comfort because she'd watched me swallow my words for years. One who seemed trained to expect little else. The heater hummed. Lily coughed softly, curling closer to Mia. The weight of past holidays hit me, Emily forgetting key details. Me blamed for the resulting tension. Memories of being 8, forgotten in a hot car outside a family wedding while Dad chatted inside. 40 minutes alone. No one knew. I never told anyone. 10 minutes passed. Emily finally strolled out, coffee in hand, nails done, makeup flawless, laughing lightly.
Oh.
She's at it again with the tears. Separation anxiety. You know. She hadn't even glanced at Lily properly. I kept my voice level. She's freezing. Emily. Soaked through. She sipped her coffee. It's not that bad. Kids exaggerate. The gaslighting landed heavy. But this time something shifted inside me. Lily clutched Mia's scarf tighter.
Eyes down.
We didn't drive off right away. The rain eased to mist. But inside the truck, warmth built slowly, not just from the heater. Lily whispered, "Can we stay here a bit longer?" It wasn't really a question. Mia reached over, patting her back once, humming an old lullaby under her breath, the one I'd sung during her own nightmares. I thought about all the small oversights I'd let slide. Emily mixing up daycare pickup. Bruises explained away as clumsiness at family gatherings. Me staying silent to keep peace. Tonight felt different. Lily's damp clothes. Her quiet plea. Mia's instinctive protection. It cracked something open. Then came the knock.
Sharp.
My mother Evelyn stood outside, umbrella barely shielding her. She slid into the passenger seat uninvited, eyes scanning. They landed on Lily wrapped in Mia's scarf. What now? You two making mountains out of molehills again. Her tone flat, accusatory. 16-year-old me resurfaced instantly, blamed before explanation. Lily shifted uncomfortably. Mia stared out the window, shoulders tight. Evelyn waved dismissively. Kids cry. She's fine. Then the reframing started. Emily told me you're twisting things again, making her seem unfit. I turned slowly. Mom. She left a 5-year-old alone in a car during rain. Evelyn shrugged. 10 minutes. Alex. Not abandonment. Remember that Thanksgiving when you were careless with her as kids? She dragged up the old story, the accidental bump when I was 6. Emily's tiny bruise that became family lore labeling me as the reckless one for decades. The heat rose in my chest. That single childhood moment had defined me. Careless Alex. The one who ruins things. I'd internalized it, stayed quiet to avoid conflict. But watching Lily lean toward Mia for safety, I saw the pattern clearly. You never asked what really happened back then, I said quietly. Evelyn scoffed. You think you're the only one hurt? Family doesn't air dirty laundry. The air thickened with unspoken rules. Silence equals loyalty. Evelyn checked her phone, smirking at whatever Emily texted. I glanced in the rearview. Mia holding Lily's hand now, anchoring her. This wasn't just about tonight. It was cycles repeating, narratives controlled by those who performed best. Children paying the price. Lily's small voice broke the silence in the truck. I like it quiet like this. Evelyn didn't acknowledge her, thumbs flying on her phone, likely updating Emily. The reflection of my mother's face in the rain-speckled glass looked set in stone, convinced her version was the only truth worth keeping. I remembered Dad's old saying, no use shouting when no one's listening. But tonight, shouting wasn't the goal. Breaking the loop was. Evelyn pressed on. Emily's really upset. Says you're painting her as a bad mother. I kept hands on the wheel. Car still parked. She did that herself. The classic deflection came. Family doesn't make each other look bad, even when wrong. There it was, the unwritten code. Questioning meant betrayal. I didn't accuse. I stated facts. What you call loyalty, I call enabling harm. Evelyn's eyes narrowed. And what you call truth, I call stirring trouble. Phone buzzed again. Emily's message pleading not to make a scene. With a selfie of feigned vulnerability. Caption ready. Being a mom is hard. Not perfect, but I love my girl. Attached photo angled perfectly. No trace of reality. I showed Evelyn. She barely reacted. She's scared you'll twist it. No, she feared the straight story coming out. I exhaled slowly. The story had been sold long ago. I was cast as villain. But looking at Mia and Lillian back, something solidified. You protect her image. I'll protect her daughter. I unlocked doors. Nodded to Mia. Help her buckle in back safely. Evelyn's tone sharpened. Driving off escalates this. Alex. I met her eyes. Leaving her here enables it. Lily climbed over without hesitation. Mia steadied the belt. Calm and focused. Evelyn sat frozen as I turned the key. In that quiet, Her arguments echoed louder than ever, but hollow now. The drive home wrapped in drizzle felt heavier. No one spoke of next steps. Mia guided Lily inside our modest house. The peppermint soap scent greeting us like normalcy. Lily touched the bookshelf tentatively, eyes wide like everything might shatter. Mia fetched fuzzy socks and warm milk without prompt, placing it like an offering. I watched them, these girls fixing what adults broke. Phone buzzed. Emily again. Don't escalate. You know how fragile she is. Fragile? The word mocked the woman who dominated every room. Then screenshots from the family group chat, cousins piling on. Check on Alex, he's unstable again. Always the hero. Exhausting. No questions about Lily. Just assumption I was the problem. Mia showed me her phone, Emily's post. Photo of Lily supposedly safe with family, caption crediting herself for letting her be with relatives even if it breaks my heart. Comments flooded praise for Emily. Mia whispered, "She's stealing the moment again." In her eyes, I saw clarity beyond her years. She'd witnessed the patterns too. Later, alone, memories flooded. Birthdays where I covered Emily's forgets. Groceries I paid silently while Evelyn praised my sister. The reward for silence had been more silence, and now erasure. I created a folder, Lily's safety notes, dates, incidents, photos. Mia saw and nodded. Not revenge, I told her. A record. That night, after girls slept, I sat with the weight. The scarf Lily still wore symbolized more than warmth. It was testimony passed between those who understood quiet survival. Phone alert. Removed from family chat. Cool off. Too dramatic. Erased mid-story. But for the first time, it felt like freedom to write my own chapter. Morning brought no texts from Evelyn. Just hollow quiet. Sarah, no. Emily's page showed blank stories. Mia buttered toast. Lily stared at her plate. I poured coffee.
Sat.
The plush toy Emily later claimed credit for sat abandoned with my sticky note. You're safe here. Lily asked softly. Am I in trouble for liking it here? I replied. Liking safety is wise. Not disloyal. Mia rewrapped the scarf like armor. They represented something real amid the performance. But the sting lingered. This shouldn't require proof and pain to matter. Phone rang. Evelyn. Sugar gone. Bring Lily back. You've made your point. I corrected. It's protection, not points. Threat of legal help followed. I hung up. Heart tight. Found Lily with packed backpack. Do I have to go? She picked at straps. I want to stay where I don't explain my tears. That broke me. I contacted Matt, an old attorney contact. Temporary custody talk. He warned, need pattern. Not one video. I dug, old texts, photos of unexplained bruises, missed pickups, bills I'd covered quietly. Silence had fertilized the dysfunction. This was context for safety. Lily brought a drawing. 2 girls hand in hand. One scarfed. One with toy. I didn't cry last night with Mia. A child shouldn't compare safety like that. Mia showed Emily's new video. Soft lighting. Piano. Tears about being silenced and wanting daughter back. A comment supported her. Mia asked why people couldn't see. She's skilled at stories, I said. We've lived the truth. Lily climbed into my bed that night, holding the scarf close. You're the first grown-up who listens. Ceiling stare followed. No words needed. Maybe court loss loomed, but her safety mattered more. New document started. Protection over performance. Neighbor misses. Hawthorne knocked later with banana bread. Drama obvious? Small kindness amid whispers meant everything. That night, I revised the file title to something honest. How we stayed anyway. Not for publication, but restoration. Giggles from hallway, Mia and Lily painting rocks, reminded me rescues sometimes look like ordinary nights. Court email arrived. We prepared. Evidence mounted. Daycare logs. Medical notes. Psychologist's observation of Lily's better regulation with us. The scarf became symbol, choice of safety. The family Easter lunch invite felt stacked. Too many cars. Curated table. Wide smiles masking judgment. Emily flawless near kitchen. Lily shrank by wall. Mia and I guided her. Evelyn's speech on blood and forgiveness preceded Emily's teary monologue about judging without understanding. Applause followed. Emily gifted Lily the plushie she falsely claimed buying. Beaming as room praised her joy. Then Rachel, my aunt who'd stayed quiet too long, arrived unannounced. She plugged in a flash drive. Video played. Emily in Target lot months ago. Ring light setup. Filming herself while Lily cried forgotten in cart.
Gasps.
Emily shouted context claims. Rachel challenged. Provided. Evelyn froze. Cousins recalled contradictions. I stood. Not one time a pattern. Your silence enabled it. Lily walked to Mia. Scarf visible. Room stilled. Food cooled untouched. Emily statue-like. Next morning. House felt cracked open. Emily's page posted gifs claiming home, but wrong scarf. Mia noted rewrite attempt. Evelyn called again demanding return. Legal letter arrived, custody interference threat. Matt reviewed. Build stronger pattern. Lily's new drawing showed our house. Us inside. Emily outside unlabeled. Back of it. Home isn't always birth family. Placed on fridge beside ribbons. Emily's call came calm. Practiced. Let's be adults. Mistakes happen. Offering quiet return of control. I said thanks and hung up. Porch reflection. Closure built. Not given. Whispered to sky. No longer scapegoat. Courthouse morning in Baton Rouge felt crisp. Sarah, no. Emily arrived curated with supporters. Evelyn avoided eye contact. Judge focused on child's best interest. Emily's side submitted out-of-context posts framing me unstable. My folder countered with receipts. Photos. Psychologist note. Greater regulation with me. Callie Lily spoke when asked. Scarf on. Sleeps better here. No tummy aches from snacks. Doesn't feel small. Silence followed. Temporary shared custody to me. Review pending. Judge noted. Years for Emily to build safety. I managed weekend. Outside. Air cleaner, but weight remained. Emily posted growth narrative. Old photo cropping scarf. Mia observed. Can't post what she never owned. We walked together, Lily's hand in mine. Mia looped through hers, shadows on concrete. Family erasures happen. But not when child watches. Home. Scarf adjusted gently, not warmth alone. But reminder. It would never be edited out again. The quiet war won not in headlines. But safety chosen. Questions lingered. How many children stay unseen in family performances? How long does silence cost before truth demands voice? Lily's safe. Mia wiser. Patterns broken. But the ache of what family could have been echoed. Teaching protection sometimes means standing apart.